1-7, car comparison. The following three graphs describe two cars, A and B. Decide whether each of the following statements is true or false and explain your reasoning. Let's look at these graphs first. Age is one of the axes, and it looks like A is older than B. B is a newer car. So remember that. And then for cost, it looks like A is cheaper than B. So A may be an older car, but it's cheaper. B is a newer car, but it costs more. All right, let's look at cruising speed. So here it looks like B is the faster car and A is a little slower, but B is smaller in size. So B is a small, fast car, and A is a slow car, but it's bigger. All right, let's look at the last graph, passenger capacity. Okay, so A can carry more passengers than B. That goes along with it being a smaller car. And the range in miles, apparently A can go farther than B. That's probably like on one tank of gas. All right, so let's start looking at these statements. The newer car is more expensive. Okay, so if we look at this one, we can see that the newer car, the younger car, is more expensive. So we're going to say that for this problem, which is 1-7A, the newer car is more expensive, and we are going to say that is true. The newer car is more expensive. And what's our reasoning there? Well, we can see that B is newer and it costs more. All right, so that's this first statement. The next statement is the slower car is larger. So let's see, if we go to passenger, size is over here and cruising speed. So it does look like the car that is slower is larger. So that would be A. So that statement is true. So B, true. The slower car is larger. And we know that because A is slower and it is larger. Okay, and now we're going on to C. The larger car is newer. Okay, so let's see. Now we're going to have to compare the larger car, A, and we're going to have to see whether it's older or newer. Well, actually, the larger car, which is A, is not newer. It's actually older. So we're going to have to say that this is false. And that is, it's false that the larger car is newer. And that's because A is the larger car, but it's older. All right. Whoops, I didn't have that up in view. Okay, so false, the larger car is newer, and A is the larger car, but it's older. Okay, the last statement is D, and that is the cheaper car carries more passengers. Okay, let's look. So the cheaper car, so A is the cheaper car. Does it carry more passengers? Yes, it does carry more passengers. And so we can say this statement is true. The cheaper car carries more passengers. And our reasoning is A is the cheaper car, and it carries more people. Okay, so now we're done with that one.